Welcome to Rust and Ruin. We are back after an extended break where we had the holidays, people got sick, people had flat tires. I think that's what was wrong. Something wrong with cars. We had some issues, but we're here, and that's all that matters. And Batman is here too. So, last time on Rust and Ruin, episode 3 of season 2, the party was following Egenon, who they had just met, kind of saved them from a jam. And Egenon has talked them into going under the university into the secret dungeons / vaults of Solaria University. And deep below the surface, they discovered some huge test tubes with strange creatures in them, one with many eye stalks, and a large flesh golem that was being operated on this very big table. And on this stone table, this flesh golem woke up, and at first seemed like it could be friendly. At least one of the heads, that one head was talking friendly. The second head was asleep, but when the second head woke up, all hell broke loose, and it sounded like a German speaking second head, but it was a language of this world that none of our party understood. But they did catch that it was closest to, I believe they caught that was closest to like this giant / goblin hybrid that's very ancient. And then they tried to go further into these dungeons and find Euleria, Egenon's wife, and the party agreed to help him. Well, after Silsey went inside one of these doors to go to the secret libraries in order to find the map to the underground, or how to get to the underground portion of Lake Kamarmara, they discovered that they had to use a teleportation circle, and this map led them to that teleportation circle. Well, the teleportation circle required somebody to pull on a lever, and the rest to be inside the circle, and Egenon was the one who actually was able to cast the spell, and the runes lit up. And unfortunately, Valmea, who had a secret conversation with Egenon right before this, was unable to jump in at the last second. Instead, she stayed behind, pulling down the lever. And that is actually where we stopped. So, the party has supposedly been transported, to the best of their knowledge. All they see is this dark room with a couple of sconces with torches. The runes, glyphs that were surrounding this, or that were this teleportation circle, are slowly starting to go out. So the light from them is being put out, diminished one by one. And Egenon quickly runs over to the wall and pushes up the lever on the wall. Okay, well, this is us.
This is us?
This is our stop.
Where we at?
Supposedly we're under the lake.
Okay.
It's time to rescue my wife. I might should mention something about that. Since we're close, we're, how do I put this? Kind of estranged. She's strange. I don't like to be strange. It makes us estranged.
You're a little strange.
Okay. Well, different kind of strange than her. You've met her, obviously. Pretty weird, right? Weird person.
I don't know about that.
I mean, she's good. She has a good heart. She just kind of broke mine.
So, okay.
But I'm here to save her, and that is what should count. Right? She'll see it that way.
I guess we'll find out.
Is this kind of like a stalker? Should I not be here? I'm starting to second guess all this.
Well, we're here now, so we've got to follow through with this. Okay. We've been through enough already, so...
Regardless of your past, I definitely think she deserves to be saved.
Does she, though?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yep.
I've been thinking about it. Between the two circles, and I just having.
So you couldn't have thought about it before we did all of what we've done.
Karis, he's gonna pull you to the side. He says, "To tell you the truth, I'm kind of nervous. That's really it."
Oh. I see. I kind of pat it on the back. It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
We've been apart a while now.
Well, hey, look at my hand. Kind of, tucked his hair back a little bit.
I don't like that, but okay.
Sorry, I was just
no,
had
okay.
like a little cowlick, and it was kind of getting in the way of your. Anyways, we got your back, and I think we can do this.
Okay. Sure.
Kind of shuffle off.
Make a perception check.
Me or the group?
Just Karis.
Okay. That's a 9.
Go ahead and make one, Silsey.
Nat 20.
No way.
Well.
Fit fire today, boys. Let's go.
Well, Karis shuffles away. Silsey, you see, while Karis is shuffling, his feet have erased 2 of the runes as he crosses the teleportation circle. Completely smeared and gone.
Guys, the runes, does this mean we can't
yeah,
get back?
Silsey, yeah, they go off when you make it to a new place. We gotta go. We don't have time for this. Okay.
But it looks like I smeared one.
No, they just go out. It's fine. He rolled a 4 in perception. They light up, they go out. I don't know what to tell you.
Does that mean we can't get back?
Does it matter? We'll just go out here.
Valmea.
Oh, the tiefling girl?
miss our friend?
I told her the way out. She'll be fine.
What do we do, Celsi? Do we trust him? I think that's all we can do right now.
I guess we don't have a choice.
I'm right here. I can hear you. You're having this conversation in front of me.
I know.
Like, I don't understand this.
Automatic accountability here, okay?
Yes, I'm trustworthy. I've known 7 people in my life that have trusted me. 7.
7 is, depending on how many people you know, a high or a low number.
It was
So,
enough to swing the vote to make me Archmage. Ironically enough, those same 7 had me cast out as the Archmage.
well, it's not really confidence inspiring.
It shows I can be trusted. Huh? Hey? Right?
Pretty clever there. I see what you're doing.
But does it show that you're worthy of that trust?
I didn't lose the trust. They just lost it in me.
Well, it seems like we've lost Valmea, so there's 1 strike. But you know what?
I'll write
I
it down.
Out of here.
I'll write it down. I'll write it down that we have to go back for Valmea. Okay? I'll write it down.
Can we see you write it down?
No, I don't have a quill. So it'll have to be later.
We're trusting
If you remind me,
that you'll write it.
I'll write it down later. If you remind me.
All right.
Vicky.
Who's got a leak?
Never mind. Let's go.
You're so blurry. Alright. So, Eganon heads towards the only door. It is wooden, but it's like been stained where it's almost black to match the room. And he just opens it and goes on ahead. It's not locked. That earns 1 point for my trust, I think.
Okay. All right. Just lead the way, man.
I've never been to these dungeons, but I've heard they're amazing.
Sweet.
I have had people put in these dungeons, though.
I'm trusting you a little less every time you talk.
Like he said.
I don't.
I'll remember that.
You're remembering.
No,
That's pretty
that's
good.
not.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean stop telling us things. No.
All right. You can. All right. That's enough of the games. You can speak now. Simon says speak.
See, I'm just feeling a little tipsy still. It feels good.
Here's some water.
I haven't been
My
drunk like
water's
that in ages.
Drink up. Drink up.
No, I like this feeling.
What?
I'm gonna live in it. I'm just gonna. I like it. I'm gonna chase that high.
Do you think that your loved one that we're trying to find is going to enjoy the fact that you are a little tipsy right now?
She might.
She might not.
That's a good point.
What are we going to err on the side of? Is the question.
Hopefully, courage. Let's go.
Okay.
So he leads the way out of this small room, and you come to a fork in the road, so to speak. There are two different paths. One to the right, one to the left. Let's vote on this one.
Can I do an investigation check to
Sure.
see if there's any footprints or
Sure.
path most taken between the two?
Sure.
Okey-dokey. This might be good. Oh. Yeah. So 12.
Okay. So, you don't see any footprints going to the right. You think that there could have been some animal that pawed off and went to the left. But with the 12, you notice that the left goes on a decline and the right goes on an incline.
Okay. So, you said your wife is under the lake? Or we're under the lake? Where is she supposed to be?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Above us is, I think it's a giant-made lake. I think the giants made it a long time ago. I think that's the history. Or was it? Oh, man.
Either way,
Filthy?
well, one of these paths leads up on an incline, and one is on a decline. So, what do you guys think? Should we go down or should we go up? I know the decline looks like it's been maybe an animal's gone down there or something. I don't really see anything happening with the right side incline.
The book said, what did the book say? I lost it. I don't know.
What?
I'll think
We
about
did
it.
all that work to find that book.
Do you have it? Did you bring it?
Wait, did we bring it?
So let's see.
It's a great question. Out of character.
Hey, make an intelligence check.
Oh gosh, I'm not rolling well tonight.
Both of us, or just
Silsey, you want to make one?
yes.
We should both make one.
18.
I got a 9, so
So Silsey, Agonon put the book back, but when everybody turned to go to the teleportation circle, you climbed up the thing, grabbed it. You have it.
I pull it out of Matt's bag. Like, are you guys talking about this book?
yeah, that book, dude. You got it.
Silsey, that's 3. I owe you thrice. 3 times.
Yeah, you do.
That's 3. Okay, so Silsey, you pull out the book, and can you read? Elvish?
Yes.
All right, yeah. So you can make
Yeah,
you,
I know Elvis.
you can make sense of this. So you see that the decline. You find the teleportation circle underneath Lake Kamar Mara. You see that the decline leads to the catacombs, and the incline leads to an abandoned dungeon. Your book looks like it was published a long time ago. Like, it has at least several decades of wear and use on it. And even then it says that it had been abandoned for a while.
Gotcha. So, hey, Karis, which way was right, going up or going down?
Right is going up, it looks like.
I think we need to go up, because down goes to the catacombs, and I don't think she's there.
Catacombs sound kind of scary. Don't really want to run into anything scary before we find.
They're awesome.
Silsey wants to go. Maybe we should.
Oh.
After
I feel like it.
after we save you, Lyria.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
focused.
I like
10%.
that plan.
Alright, so to the right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go, boys.
Okay. So you make it 200 feet on this incline, and you come to a small little landing, and there are tons of rocks blocking the path.
Okay. Can I roll a strength check to see if I can push / pick up, clear the rock?
Sure.
It's a natural 5.
Oh, you're rolling poorly.
Yeah.
You've chosen poorly.
Oh gosh. So I go up to the rock and I automatically just like get a hangnail.
Karis tries to pick it up and just oh, and
God, that hurts.
you kind of have a nail, kind of have a claw, so yeah, it's pretty bad.
Guys, these rocks suck.
And you're gonna take
No.
one damage.
Alright.
Oh man.
It's actually bleeding all over your hand.
It's better than 2 damage. God, this thing is really gushing right now.
Maybe Silsey can get it.
So, you want
Would it be better to try to maybe climb over it?
I mean, you can investigate. You want to climb?
Yeah, I want to do an investigation check to see
Do it.
if you better try to move all these rocks or just to maneuver over them or around them. 19.
So she's holding it down.
That's very good. There's a place towards the top where you think you could squeeze through, but nobody else. Definitely not Karis.
No, nobody else.
Just you. I mean, smaller creatures too, but
Over here, like.
But they're not moving.
no.
So, I point up at the space up there. So, I think I can fit through that, but I don't know if anybody else can. And
Well,
What do we do over here?
if you want to do a solo mission, have at it.
Well,
But if they're keeping her here, most likely they're guarding her too.
who was they again? I'm sorry.
That's a good question. Karis, you think he's playing coy. Will you roll an insight check?
Oh, of course. Here we go.
Well,
Oh, 14.
Ah.
Too bad.
that's not too bad. Yeah, he's playing games.
He's playing games.
Yeah, he's playing mind games.
Okay. Does he give me like an answer or anything like that when I ask?
Not really.
Okay. Okay. Well, how do you suggest we get around this? Do you want Silsey to go by himself? I don't want Silsey to go by himself.
I would love Silsey to go by himself. I mean, and if he succeeds, I will owe him 4 times.
Silsey, don't go by yourself.
but
I don't care.
it's still a feet who we're up against alone.
Yeah, it sounds like from what this guy's saying, I kind of look over at Aganon, and it sounds like it's a very formidable opponent that has his wife, and he's telling somebody to go in by themselves, and I don't really agree with that.
He's small, so I was thinking he could be in and out and on his way.
I don't think it'll work like that. And you know what? I think we should probably turn around if we're gonna be just getting to dead ends like this.
Let's not be hasty.
I know, but we're kind of, you're telling us to split up. You're leading us down dark tunnels. Like, where's this going here?
I just want to save my estranged wife. Thought maybe Silsey could do it.
It sounds like you want me to save her.
Or you?
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Well, if you want to save your wife so bad, what do you suggest we do with this rock in our way?
I more so need her alive rather than want her alive.
Why do you need her alive? That's contradicting everything that you've told us so far.
I get where you're coming from. You're viewing me in a bad way. I just think we just need to take a step back from this. Understand, I want what's best for her and for you. I remember I said I'd pay you.
I mean, any amount of gold is not worth Silsey and I's life, so
Valmea thought
I don't
so.
know. What do you say?
Just saying. I mean, she took one for the team. She stayed behind with that huge beast. That, for the record, Silsey didn't kill. I told him to kill it. I did. Do you remember? I mean, right?
Okay, you did tell him to kill it, but
Right, yeah.
this still doesn't fix the current situation at hand. What do you suggest we do as a group, not alone?
We could rest, and then I have my spells.
Can we make a little fire right here?
Sure. We might want to
Since you
cover
guys-
up that hole at the top, though. Well, then we might not be able to breathe. I don't know. They might smell the fire, though. That's a risk, I guess.
Listen, we don't even know if there's people down here.
I know. There
Do
are.
you?
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know what? Well, I already know that he's trying to play mind games, but
There's definitely people down here. Not with us. Not for us, either.
so where do you suggest we rest if we get caught or found?
I suggest
Saying we're going to be in trouble.
here, no fire.
Here, no fire. Okay.
Luckily, and he reaches into his bag. I brought a blanket. Ha ha.
Great.
Silsey has enough room for you. Big guy, I don't know. I mean, either we're freezing or one person is just freezing. Person, beast, whatever. I don't know how you like.
So
I don't know.
first,
What are
wanted
you?
me to die fighting your battles for you. Now you want to cuddle?
Everybody deserves to cuddle.
Okay. First off, I'll be okay without a blanket. I don't really need any blankets because you see this fur right here, thick, burly, husky. That's what they call me out in the wilderness, out in the real wide open. I don't really need a blanket.
I mean, husky's just another way to say you're fat. Hey, I didn't say it. I mean, I did say it, but
Kind of see the claws, like, what'd you call me?
whoa, big man. I mean, wild beast,
My name is Karis,
Karis.
and I suggest you choose your words.
Your
very
brother had a
wisely from now
temper
on.
too.
Knew my brother.
Somewhat.
You knew Neris?
Was that his name?
Yes.
Neris and Karis. You rhyme.
Yes. My mother's name was Paris. My father's name was Charles.
Well, I mean, that's pretty funny. Right, Silsey?
Alright, let's get some rest.
So,
I love it.
oh man. Everyone seems to dislike Eganon when they first meet him. At least from our other game. And they,
See why.
yeah, I know.
Can we take watch? or can I take a little watch while we're sleeping?
Are you asking character or
Out of character.
you can?
Yeah, Karis will stay up a little bit later and make sure that both Silsi and Eganon are asleep.
Out. Kaput.
Out. And then I will slit the... No, I'm just kidding.
Silsi, do you want to go to sleep?
I get to watch as Karis. Are you taking the first watch?
I'll take the first watch, buddy. I got your
Okay.
back.
I'll take the second watch.
Okay. I'll when I feel myself nodding off, I'll get you up.
Hey guys, what are we talking about? Egan kind of
Nothing.
puts his
Nothing.
arms. Are we talking about watch?
No. Just go to sleep.
He so he made an insight check and he rolled really high.
Dang it.
I will take the third watch. Okay? That way you can get some sleep. Neris. Karis. I apologize. I apologize for how I acted a little while ago. This is why I don't have many friends. I'm sorry.
Sounded sincere. I'll take that apology. Just don't kill us in our sleep, please.
Oh no, I like you guys.
Okay.
Silsi? Blanket?
Alright. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Better than being cold.
So he puts the blanket around you. He puts his head back like he's just gonna put it on a pillow, and he hits a rock and he's like, ah.
Yeah, but there's a sharp object behind you.
That hurt.
Are you okay?
Give this man a helmet.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fine. A couple minutes later, he's out. Snoring. Okay, so, Karis, you're taking the first watch.
Yes.
Anything you would like to do on your watch?
Can I... hold on, let me look at something.
You are feeling hungry.
Alright, let me check my inventory.
And you have 2 tasty snacks who are asleep.
Yum. I have 1 day's worth of rations. Can I go ahead and
Yeah.
jump on those?
Yeah, so if you eat that, you have a third left. Get you through 2 more meals. Or you have 2/3 left. You eat a third of it.
I'll do that.
Cool.
And then I'm also going to try to go up to that hole that Silsi mentioned earlier and see if I can peek through. Because I do have dark vision. See if I see anything on the other side or if there's like a kind of a tunneling effect that is blocking the path. Just to get some info on that.
Yeah, so you you're climbing up. Make a dexterity check with advantage. You could also choose, I guess, athletics, whichever one works better.
It's an 18.
Ooh, yeah, you succeed. So you make it up there. It is. What's your dark vision like?
60 feet.
Yeah. So there are no torches in here, so it's just your eyesight. But luckily you can see. And so the landing ends and goes back up on an incline, and beside the incline there's a small little stairway that goes up.
Okay. No sign of. Well, with that roll, can I see? Well, I guess that was an athletics roll, but is there any like foot traffic again? Is there like?
You see some boxes, some wooden crates, and wooden boxes that seem to be holding some fruit and some bread. You see a couple casks of ale.
The fruit, bread, do they look like they've been there for a while, or are they fresh or rotten?
They're going rotten, but still edible.
Okay. I shimmy back down.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, so make a perception check.
Natural 19 for a 21.
So, while you are on watch, it's pretty uneventful and quiet, except you can hear in the stillness of, nobody's making any noise. Silsey lets out a small little snore every once in a while, kind of a high-pitched snore, like almost like a mewling animal. And then, yeah, from the incline, there's a little bit of sound that travels to you and makes it through this hole, just faintly. And it's because your perception was so high. You hear what sounds like to be the sobs of a human or a humanoid-like creature. Somebody's crying.
Okay.
But that's it. And then your watch is up.
I'm gonna go tap Silsey. Hey, buddy. Hey. You wake up. You're snoring a little bit. Silsey. Hey, Silsey. Wake up, buddy.
Hey.
Oh, I thought you were gone. I thought you must be a deep sleep there. Alright, well, I'm gonna.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. Just to let you know, I did climb up there and I
get up slowly. And,
there's I look through the hole and there's a couple boxes of fruit and bread in there and a cask of ale, and I think I heard some crying as well in the stillness of just sitting here for the past few hours. So be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yeah, I heard some crying up there, and I took a look, and I saw some fruit that is not rotten, and some bread that kind of looks stale. So it seems like there's people up there. But yeah, I definitely heard somebody crying.
I am hungry and I don't have rations.
Here's a ration. Don't go over there without us, please.
That food sounds good.
Celsi, please. For me. For Valmea.
Okay.
Don't separate just yet. I don't trust this guy too well, so, I don't want to be alone with him.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna get some Z's.
Where does Karis go lay down?
I'd say, like, if Silsey and Enganon were, like, he was, like, watching them sleep, I'd say he's in the same position, just kind of adjacent to them.
Gotcha. Alright. Silsey. Anything you'd like to do on your watch? Now that you're awake?
Silsey, I'm gonna kind of, not ungratefully, but knowing that there's fruit and better sounding food, I'm gonna, like, eat a little bit grumpily, if that's a word. And I'm gonna get out a prayer book, and it's good time for some meditation. And a little risky, I'm gonna burn some incense.
Okay.
And because I secretly kind of I wouldn't mind attracting these people. Hopefully they are nice and will share their food. And help us through the blocks. So
Yeah.
that's Silsey's way of that's my way of thinking, and so I'm gonna burn some incense while I meditate and kind of two birds, win-win, as far as I'm concerned. It helps with the meditation, and
Make a
maybe attract some new friends.
Make a Constitution check.
Boy. Not too bad. Okay, sorry, I had to see what my Constitution is. Okay, 15.
Okay. So, while you're meditating, you manage to stay awake and not go back to sleep, luckily. Now you'll need to make a perception check.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to be rolling good until I really, really need to roll good, and then I'm going to... So, that was a dirty 20.
Nice. So, you hear this strange sound, almost like a large bat is clawing and climbing its way towards where this pile of rock has sort of caved in down here. You hear something strange. Yeah. Like it's coming closer.
Yeah, I'm a little startled. I'm gonna put out this incense right away, and see if I can stealthily investigate what might be making this sound.
What's your vision? Do you have dark vision?
I do. Hold on just a second. Let me see what the range on it is. Let me double check here. Up to 60 feet. Dark vision.
Good. So, you're climbing back up this rock, or these rocks. You make your way to the opening, the aperture, and you look through. You don't see anything at first, but far off in the distance, you do see. Well, I guess not too far off in the distance, but off in the distance, you see on these crates and boxes there is a symbol. It is a white circle with a blue 6-finger handprint in the middle of this circle with a diagonal line bisecting the entire sigil.
This is definitely like a. I guess I could do like a. Like a
History check?
what check I would do? A history check or something?
You can do
see if this is like a rune or if it's like just hastily drawn.
Well, you can tell it's not hastily drawn. Like, it was put there on purpose and with a steady hand. The circle looks like it, there's no such thing as a perfect circle, but it looks really good. Almost like it was printed on there. Or stenciled. You can make a check, though.
Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is if it's like an affiliation with some sort of, I don't want to say gang, but band, or
Yeah.
or if it's some sort of ancient symbol that historically means something,
Yeah.
or religious symbol, I should say.
Make an intelligence check unless you want to do religion. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the religion check.
Okay.
13 plus 5 for religion. 18.
Ooh. So, you don't know of anything off the top of your head, but as you sit reflecting, you think you've seen that symbol before, and just thinking on your prayers to Myaliki, you think you remember this symbol being one of the evil gods or goddesses. Definitely an evil deity.
Okay. So, kind of a metagame question. Do I know? Does Silsey know Aegonon's relationship to Lathander? At all? I don't think so.
No.
Okay, so I would have no reason to tell him that, really. Okay.
And also metagame. It's Aegonon's in a crossroads type of place in his life. Mm-hmm.
Right, because he's been. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is centuries.
He's been cast out by the Defenders.
Yeah, this is centuries before Defenders of the Dawn.
So I'm going to. I'm gonna do nothing about that as of right now. I'm gonna sit and reflect. But I'm definitely not trying to attract the people on the other side of this rock anymore, or the beings, whatever they may be. I do not want to face the wall. So
Comes in handy.
complete 180
Good.
on that.
It's a bear claw.
It's the cat's claw right there.
Rawr. Rawr.
Yeah. Complete 180 on that. I'm no longer trying to attract what is ever on the other side of these rocks.
Do you want to try and put anything where the hole is? I think it's a good, what is that, 2 by 2?
I don't, as of right now, I don't want to do anything that will make them know that something's different
Okay,
than it was before,
gotcha.
if they haven't already smelled the incense.
On that note, you hear that sound again. Are you still looking through the hole?
No, because I was reflecting on that symbol, so I would have come down from that.
Yeah.
The rocks.
Okay, well, you hear something almost as if it's skittering up the other side of the rocks.
That's not good. I'm going to try to. Are the rocks more like tall? Are they sloped, like stacked at an angle?
It's more at an angle.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best to like crouch down at the bottom, like back against the bottom rocks, and keep an eye. Lord of the Rings, letting the riders pass over them style.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what I have in mind.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you are kind of leaning back, do you have anything to try and hide? Since you mentioned that, you're going to be making a stealth check. I just was wondering if you could make it at advantage.
Not really. I mean, I'm wearing that robe, but it doesn't really help me blend into natural surroundings.
Yeah.
If I was in a crowd, maybe, but yeah. So I guess I'm just making this stealth check.
What color is the robe?
It's black.
Okay.
It's
Well,
nighttime.
it's. I mean, well, there's no sun in here, anyway, so it's dark. Yeah.
It's dark.
No windows.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cover up with that as best I can and put the hood up
Yeah.
over me.
Okay. Make your stealth check.
Advantage or no?
I'm looking.
Oh crap! I also have on chainmail, so that's disadvantage.
It's gonna be. Yeah. It's gonna. It just equalizes out.
Cancel out.
Yeah.
Okay. So 14.
Okay. Are you looking up?
Yes.
Okay, so you hear the skittering, and you see this bulbous green eyeball that is almost the size of this entire hole looking through. It looks around, and you can see its gaze is looking towards the teleportation room. It looks around, and then it looks down, and it sees some smoke drifting up. And then the eye is gone, and it goes.
Yeah. So, we were just discovered, basically, what that means. Can I gather that it's all the smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it knows that it's not alone. Great. So I'm gonna go back to minding my business and doing some meditation, and try to wait out the rest of my watch, hoping that it doesn't return.
Okay. An hour goes by. Nothing. The second hour, and your watch is up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go try to wake up Aganon. Hey, wizard.
As you approach him, his eyes are wide open.
Are you awake?
And then you hear, oh. But he's just staring out.
I don't know. So I'm gonna try to nudge him awake, just not trying to startle him for whatever
Sure.
trance that he's in. Aganon, are you awake?
There's no response. He's breathing, but
Alright, I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna try to slap him awake.
God.
Yes.
All right. Make
Alright.
an unarmed strike.
Alright, so let's see here. Let's see, it's +3 to hit, so 11.
So, I mean, you punch him. You punch him right in the shoulder, and it doesn't hurt him, but he does startle. Oh, wait.
Hey, I'm sorry, I was just trying to wake you up.
He starts to pat his robes down, making sure he's got everything.
You're not on fire.
Where's my wand?
I don't know. I did not take your wand. I was just trying to wake you up because it's your turn for watch.
That's why you woke me up?
Yeah.
Fine. Ah. Alright. Anything strange?
There was this big green eyeball that filled up the hole up there. It was a big green eyeball.
Wait, what's that?
So
What's that smell? Were you burning? Were you smoking?
no, I wasn't smoking.
Big green. You were smoking leaf, weren't you?
No.
Just go to sleep.
There's something on
Oh, yeah.
the other side.
Big green eyeball. Yeah.
Whatever. I'm gonna go to sleep. I tried to warn you. There's something on the other side of the box. Just
Yeah, sleep tight, Silsey. You're
trying to disturb it.
high as a kite.
Seriously.
And he's gonna come over. Do you have a bag or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage because you're trying to fall asleep.
All right. Is he stealing my stuff?
I'm trying to grab that stuff.
All right. That was it was natural 2, so up a 4.
He's going through your bag. He's like, there's. Where's the leaf? If he can do his watch high, I can do my watch high. It's fair. He takes your bag and dumps it onto the ground, just shaking it out. What's all in there?
Oh gosh. So.
Non-leaf.
Not leaf. So let's see. Amulet, prayer book, flask, glaive, vestments, some parchment, incense.
Okay, so he's gonna start. He holds up the paper. And he's like, I could have written down what he wanted me to. Whatever. He puts it away. Then he pulls out your clothes. He's like, are these for a toddler? Yeah. He goes back in and he gets your incense. And he looks at it. He's like, that'll do. And he starts to throw your stuff back in. The clothes are no longer folded. The glaive is just tossed in, sharp side up. Like,
Oh God.
yeah. So, but he's gonna take how many sticks of incense do you have?
Well, I had started burning one. I had 5 total. I started burning one, so.
So
4
that
and most
so
of the 5th one.
yeah. So he's going to take 2 of them. So mark that down.
3 left.
And he is metagame. He's burning both of them at the same time.
Great.
Gotta be an intense smell.
So also metagame because you're both asleep. He uses a spell to light the incense. He sits. He's like, just need to relax. Right. Okay. Several hours go by. 1, 2. Let's see. Okay. 4 hours later. Karis and Silsey give me constitution checks.
Nope.
Karis is still asleep.
18.
Silsey, you wake up. Your incense, 2 sticks of incense have been completely burned. And they've just been discarded on the ground. And Eganon is asleep.
Oh my gosh. Why? Did you go through my stuff? Wizard! Wake up!
Whoa. Hey.
Did you go through my stuff?
I just borrowed some of your incense leaf that you had. It was nice. It was nice. You use that for your prayers?
For meditation.
Here, you can buy some more. And he hands
Come
you.
here with my leaky. Where am I supposed to buy incense?
He hands you 2 harvest, which is essentially 2 platinum. You'll be fine. It's okay. Thank you. By the way.
But that's what attracted the thing with the big green eyeball.
What thing?
There was something with a big green eyeball.
You see, I don't think you're used to this. Do you pray as much as you say you do? Because I didn't experience any hallucinations.
It wasn't a hallucination.
I'm sure we could get a second opinion on this. Karis, he comes over to you and is going to shake you awake. Beastie. Karis. I had to roll for it. He got it though. Karis, wake up. Settle this argument.
Okay, what?
Okay. Silsey here has a weak constitution. And if, I don't know, a small childlike being like his kind are, if they were to get wasted or stoned, as in smoking the pipe a little too much, they'd probably see hallucinations, right?
Yeah, but
There it is.
Silsey doesn't have any.
You can't smell that?
Those are incense that I smell.
And leaf
You
incense.
You can't get intoxicated or see hallucinations.
I beg to differ. Silsey saw some.
What
Silsey,
did you
No, it
say,
was-
Silsey, tell him what you saw.
it was so. I heard something on the other side of the box. I tried to tell Eganon. It crawled up. It had a big green eyeball the size of the hole.
Oh my god.
It I think it saw the smoke from my incense. I had,
Oh.
but I think it saw the smoke, so it knows we're here.
Did you see anything else?
Yeah, there was some sort of sigil on the other side of these rocks.
I think it's pronounced Sigil.
And I think it's for an evil god or something.
Evil gods.
What?
What did it look like?
Can I do a check to see if Silsey remembers this, because I do not.
Yeah, take it with
What it looks like.
take it with advantage because Silsey was kind of upset by it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What check should I do for her?
You can just do an intelligence check.
Intelligence check, okay. 11.
That's good enough. It just happened. Yeah. So you describe the white circle with a blue 6-fingered handprint. And then a diagonal line through it.
Can I roll a check to see if Karis has run into this sigil before?
Yeah. Make a history check.
What is up with me rolling 9s tonight? Let's see. Oh, I've got checkers. Nope. It's an 8.
Well, you think it sounds familiar? It's almost like it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't place it, Karis.
But I know it's evil.
Yeah, well,
Kinda.
you think it sounds evil. Yeah. You're willing to believe it.
And so you say something came in and saw your incense smoke, and then ran away.
Yeah, I knew there was somebody over there. I did not know it was evil. So now, it definitely seems like some sort of beast to me.
Hey, you up there, Eggemon.
I'm an arch mage, former.
I'm sorry. I just kind of wanted to return the favor a little bit. That was a little snarky. But
Yeah,
then,
here's the
just kidding.
problem, Neris. A lot of people know who I am. That's your issue.
Okay, but are they doing here?
Man, I like y'all, but sometimes y'all are just rude. You know what I'm saying?
You called him by his past brother's name again.
Whoa, hey. We don't need to mention death around here. I mean, he just died, didn't he? Yeah, take it easy. You might bring up... You can make him cry. I don't know what.
Wait, that my brother just died.
You know. He was in the news. You can make an inside check.
Yes, please. Alright, if I had a good roll tonight, let it be this one. And that's a straight up natural one. Natural one.
You at first you're like, well. But then, it makes sense. It would be in the news. So,
It's a university.
yeah. So are we gonna Silsey, you want us to kill this thing? Is that what you want?
Algernon, how do you feel about Skullface?
Oh, that's a name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's a name, for sure.
That's it.
What's it?
How do you feel about Skullface?
Well, he's dead, isn't he?
Skullface?
Yeah. Pretty sure I saw him die. It was just before I had to run across town out of the stadium.
So,
He's dead.
but did you like him? Did you think he was...
Skullface. Did I like Skullface? I don't know if you could call it like. I mean, I respected him. You know what I'm saying? He had a body of work that you just couldn't deny. He was very good at his job. Now, me being non-evil, I completely denounce everything he did and stands for. But he was good at it, right? Huh?
Were you affiliated with him in any way?
Affiliated. What's you know, what's the word mean?
You're about to find out.
Well, calm down there, Karis.
Did you have any dealings with Skullface?
What's the answer you want? No? No.
The truth?
I don't deal in a lot of truth because, I mean, whose truth? Right? Your truth, my truth, their truth.
Let's just say your truth.
My
Does
truth?
matter.
My truth? I mean, technically. Yeah, I mean, technically.
Is that how you knew that Karis had passed? Karis had passed? You're making me do it now.
Even you don't know your own buddies. I mean,
It's okay. We do have pretty similar names, so
they do. They do. His mother's name's Paris.
I'm tired. It's not funny at all.
I think it is funny. You need to grow a sense of humor.
alright, you need to grow a plan of action because I'm tired of sitting here.
That's what I like. That initiative right there. He takes it. You're going to be good at your job one day. Hopefully working for me.
Skullface?
Right? You want to work for me and not Skullface. Well, he's dead. But, you don't want to work for his organization. They had a weird name. Something about killing giants or something. A little too dark for me, if you know what I'm saying. Just, woo.
Okay, hang on. Enough with the chit chat. What are we doing here?
Oh, we're going to save my former wife. Well,
How are we going to do that?
technically we're still married.
Don't you suppose they can move these rocks?
Maybe. Maybe. So, he's going to go up to, he goes up to the top where there's that hole. And he pulls out a wand. Make a perception check, both of you.
Alright, not too bad. 19.
Ooh.
16.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
Silsey, you notice that this is a different wand than the other one. And Karis, you notice that it's not just different, but it has a snake, like, curling all the way up. A carved wooden snake. But an engraved snake all the way up. Takes it out. Taps the wand onto a rock. And the rock explodes. So, next. Make dexterity checks. He failed his.
Another decent roll. It's not a saving throw, it's just a check.
No, it's a saving throw. You're right. Sorry.
18.
Oh, you succeed. Silsey,
10.
you fail. Along with Eganon. You both take 12 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Yes, 12.
Oh, but we just had a long rest, right?
Yes, you did.
So I get to heal and my spell's back. Hold on just a second.
Luckily.
What does that mean?
12
Okay,
damage.
so
Where is she?
Eganon's like, oh! Ah! Oh, I'll take you all! Ah! I should have stepped back before I did that. Okay. Well. Let's go. His blue robe is all dusty now, and it's got a couple tears in it.
Can we fit through the hole?
Yeah. You have to climb and, keep your head down, kind of maneuver awkwardly onto the other side. But Eganon went through first, and he helps both of you through.
Okay.
And you managed to climb down the opposite side of the rocks.
I'm gonna immediately run over and fill my lower skin with the cask. Ale.
Oh, yeah. So there is...
I'm gonna take my flask as well.
There's some fruit on the verge of going bad. But it's not yet. You can see it's got some brown spots. So you see there are oranges, there are lemons, and apples. And then there's like a good portion of bread, like whole loaves. It's been whole loaves, fully baked. It's kind of hard on the outside, but it's not gone bad yet. And then there's 2 casks of ale. So Eganon is filling up a jug after Karis gets himself some ale. Silsey?
Yeah, I'm gonna fill up my flask with some ale, and I am also going to get some of the fruit and a couple loaves of bread if I can.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
do the same.
So add it to your inventory.
How many oranges and lemons were there? And apples?
So there's a whole crate of each.
Okay.
So if you have room in your bag for 10 each, you can take 10 each. And as you go, there's an opening which leads to the incline, and beside it some stairs that go up. And right as you're about to go through this little archway that leads to the incline and stairs, there is a pile of unidentifiable meat that has gone bad, and it reeks. You couldn't smell it before, but you can definitely smell it here, and there are flies and even maggots on it.
Can we still hear the? Is there still crying going on?
You don't hear crying, but you don't even have to make a perception check. You can hear a couple of deeper voices talking back and forth, and the jangle of keys
From up the stairs, or?
from up the stairs.
Can we make out the language?
It is Vorian. It's common.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to eavesdrop.
Sure. Let's see. I guess make an...
Investigation?
You can do investigation or perception. Are you trying to get closer? Are you going up the stairs?
Yeah, I'll go a little up the stairs slowly, and I'm just listening and
All right.
trying to get.
So first, everyone is going to make a stealth check, and then you can make the investigation or perception.
It's a natural 20.
Ooh, amazing.
It's my first one in like a month.
Oh no!
It's
That one. I had a disadvantage on the
Well.
stealth.
Aganon succeeded, and Karis made a nat 20. Kind of cancels out. He is, as you slip going up the stairs, Karis grabs you like cat-like reflexes and just kind of repositions you as you're all three going up the stairs.
Sweet.
So make your perception.
As for the perception, you said I could do investigation too, right?
Yeah, you can either one.
Okay. So I did investigation. I got a 14.
Okay. You get chunks of the conversation. It's a little more than bits and pieces, so you get little chunks. They're gruff voices. One sounds a little smoother, almost like it's an affectation to pretend to be a little gruff. And then the other one has this deep, like, almost Colonel Sanders-like voice. So, they're going back and forth, and you catch some chunks, and you can put it together in your mind. They're making fun of the prisoners that they have. There are 2 prisoners. One of them is a professor from the university, and the other is, let's see, the other picture. Anyway, so the other is made fun of just for being really dirty because she has been neglected. Yeah. They're making fun of this, the one who's not the professor, because she cries during the night.
Do they say anything about the professor that I can hear? That I mean, basically, is it Euleria?
The one who has the smoother voice, kind of like an affectation, towards the gruffness, says, "Yeah, she's gonna get what she deserves. She's the reason I flunked out." I mean, that's as close as you can get, but professor at the university does kind of, hint that it could be her.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to the party. I'm gonna try to whisper it so as not to be heard on the other side. I'm just gonna say they have prisoners. One might be your wife.
That's why we're here.
But they're right there.
Good job, Silsey. Good job. Good job. I'm not counting
I'm
it.
saying that's what we came here for.
Hang on. So what you're saying is we should stealth up the stairs and surprise attack.
No.
Why?
We'll get caught. I don't want to end up in one of those cells. They're dirty. They smell bad.
What are you saying we should do?
Wait until one of them leaves. Then it's 3-on-1.
Right now it's 3-on-2. I like those odds.
I don't. It's basically 2-on-2.5. This one right here.
Hey, he's
Son of a bitch.
he's done a lot more than you could say over the
Yeah.
past few hours.
Sure.
Well, I'm surprised that they don't know that we're here already with that little escapade you had with that wand.
That's not my fault. I refuse to take the blame for that.
Okay, I can definitely believe that. Alright, so are we going back? Are we hiding in the freaking fruit? Where are we going?
We just wait here.
By the stairs?
Sure, yeah.
Where's the other one gonna go?
Oh, when one of them comes down for the food, we kill him.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a good idea, right?
might be.
Okay. Silsey, you agree with this?
Yeah, I was gonna say I could cast an illusion, but that might attract both of them. So no.
That's a good point. Meanwhile, we wait. We get rest, build up our strength from the accident. That was not my fault. Those could have happened to anybody. Like, how could I have known?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really Silsey's fault, because I couldn't get through it. He doesn't laugh. That's me laughing. So, yes. You are all three on the stairs, planning to go to the rescue. Anything else you'd like to do?
Before anyone walks down, I'll use like a bonus action to use my Crimson Right and to imbue my longsword with Crimson Right at dawn.
All right. Crimson Right. Right of Dawn. Silsey?
Does this count as a short rest?
It depends. I mean, you're going to try to. You're going to try. But we'll find out. We'll find out next time. So, that is where we're going to pause as y'all are planning to go and rescue. Could be Euleria. It's a professor and another woman who the guards are making fun of for crying at night. This is the one who y'all heard the evening before. So, we will pause there. Thank you for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks, in which the party tries to save Euleria and get back to Valmea without dying or getting placed in these dungeons themselves. So, thank you, and we will see you next time.